Alrighty, here we go with episode 205. Means it's a Friday, but I did just do the character pyramid a couple days ago, so we're good there. Although I think this is one of those offset weeks where we have more episodes in the week because of filler. So that may have just been yesterday. I think the way it lines up, that probably was just yesterday. Anyway, be that as it may, hopefully this is a great episode for Friday. I am seeing that like we're starting here. And I noticed when I was queuing it up, like it was Sakura was walking with some people. So probably just a cold open. They've been doing that lately, where the cold open is one thing and then the rest of it's something else. So my point is, I want to get back to that Toby conversation. I got to know. So that's another thing too. Was talking at the end of the last episode about how he likes it. He's just such an original character. Clearly the big bad in the entire series, but so I'm glad he's original. But not only does he like to talk rather than fight, even though he's super powerful, he also was playing that little shell game, like, ooh, I'm just a clumsy little moron. Hee hee, tee hee, tee hee. Actually, I'm not, right? He was playing that little, cat and mouse game. So that just shows he's such an interesting character. There are other silly characters in the series, but none of them are supposed to be considered silly in universe. The red-haired girl, wait a minute, she's gonna kiss you? Clearly she don't mean like we're gonna be lovers, you moron. Nobody would think that. Nobody in the history of the world has ever or would ever think of that in those circumstances. And I don't care how much of a crush you have on him. Maybe a 12-year-old with her first crush would react that way. Maybe. Which, this is geared to that audience, and maybe that's what we're doing here. So it's supposed to be comic relief, but it's not supposed to be comic relief in universe. You see what I mean? Like, in universe, we're supposed to take it seriously. Like, she's actually jealous. She actually thought that for a second. Even though she's got to be older than 12, so why nobody would ever... Doesn't resemble actual human behavior. Like, it's idiotic. So it doesn't make sense in universe because it's an out-of-universe joke. So the other characters nobody responded to it. Nobody's like, wow, look at her. She's acting like a moron. They ignored it. Even Sasuke ignored it because in universe we're supposed to take it seriously. That's just a honest character reaction in universe. Okay, so the comedy is external, not internal. You see what I'm saying? With Toby, the comedy is internal and external. He's being a joke in universe. He's being funny. Hee hee hee, I'm so clumsy. Hee hee hee. In universe, the characters respond to that. They're like, what the hell is he doing? What is this? So that's the difference, right? Like, he is being silly and idiotic in universe, and the other characters acknowledge that is what's happening, right? So here we have the big bad not being a serious person in that way. That's another thing that makes him so intriguing. Like, he's one of the more fascinating villains I've seen in a long time. He has those, like, there'd been others. There was a big bad in Dollhouse who was that way, like super silly persona, but then you find out he pulls the mask away. Oh my god. Holy shit, right? So you find it every now and then, here and there. But it's rare, and that's one of my favorite kinds of villains. I like that a lot. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. 3, 2, 1. Wow, all of a sudden it's louder. Why aren't you riding your dog, man? Ride your pony. This is who we're riding with, huh? I like this crew, man. I like Kiba. I can't remember his name, but I like him. Right. Mum's word. Yeah, what's your dog think? Oh, he's tired. That's why you're not riding him. He's tired. Yeah, you're not getting your deposit back. No, forgive. Like, put the money in the hand, man. You would think he could fix a wooden wall. Goddamn right. hate leads to no. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to the dark side. That was obvious, by the way. I've been saying that from jump. Nobody manipulated him. And then he tells you that, then what? Anyway, back to the real shit. Dude. Come on, man. Don't make me school you. He just swallowed him up. Why is the volume going up and down? It's so weird. Eat my ass. He's always not calm. You chomp. He swallowed. He swallowed her up. Yep. Among others. Where the hell are you? The world between worlds? Nope. We're going to attack you again. Makes sense. Yeah, they're pretty strong. But now we're going to talk. He thinks ahead, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I don't believe you. Oh. That makes sense, actually. If we believe him. If. Hunker down. He's a trolling bitch, man. He's a messy bitch is what he is. The hell are you talking about? Hive mind? Is that what he's talking about? I have an idea. That's the room that Sasuke went to. Quit floating. And does anger help that? The beast. It's one monster? Shit. 10-tailed beast. It's all one. They split it into 9 parts? Interesting. You know the math doesn't work, right? You have a 9-tailed beast, 8-tailed beast, you're already up to 17. So the math don't work. But it's a progression. I don't think it's a literal number of tails. I think it's a progression of power. 9-tailed beast is 9 times as strong as a 1-tailed beast, right? It's not about literal tails. So the 10-tailed beast is stronger by a factor of 1 than the 9-tailed beast, who's stronger than a factor of 1 by the 8-tailed beast. I think, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Like, I'm positing here, right? Interesting. I thought he was going to say the 9-tailed beast, because everything comes back to Naruto, right? So I thought he was going to say the 9-tailed beast. But he's saying it's an aggregate of all of them. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to recombine it into one. Infinite chakra. Which I guess he could then use to restore his powers. And then he can do whatever he wants. So, what we've been seeing where he's just clowning everybody he meets, that's him at a reduced capacity. A greatly reduced capacity. If we believe him, which I don't necessarily do. There could always be another thing happening here, right? But, if we take it at face value, he's got enough where he can handle pretty much anybody in a fight, but he doesn't have enough to take over the world or whatever his actual goal is. So, this is going to restore his powers. Interesting. Almost definite, which makes more sense. he did just tell them. Like, what are you confused about? Man, she was rocking and rolling too. Look at her. Hell yeah. Awesome. Good character design. Yeah, that one sucks. Ew. The most disgusting tails. Oh, hers was cute. Not really. He's like a bison or something. Rough. Hell yeah. My favorite, obviously. The originals did this. You split the monster into different people, right? They probably ripped this off. Yep. Yeah. Look at him. He's sage as hell. But I want humanity terrorized. Why not 10 pieces? There's a body somewhere. Holy shit. Are you serious? That's some creation myth shit right there, man. The moon. How are you going to get up to the moon? Maybe you shoot the energy up to the moon and he comes down. You know what I'm playing. You're not going to tell your whole plan. Holy shit. A hive mind. I was right. It's going to be a hive mind. We are the Borg. There's no war between the Borg because they're all the same. Fascinating. He's not asking you to. He's going to take it. It is interesting, isn't it? Are they the same person? Is Donzo Toby? He did leave. That's an interesting philosophy. Eat our asses. He's out there somewhere. Yeah, no shit. You failed me. Slap. Oh, now you tell me. Now he's pissed. Right. I mean, this is where this is going anyway. Yes. Tell you what, man. I don't know what they did in the manga for him, but like that's moving pictures, and that is a great choice for him. I love the animation of him disappearing. Yeah, no shit. Huh. F that guy. Who's the leader? It can't be Donzo. Yeah, agreed. Undermining. None of your business. Unacceptable. That's what this interaction is about. Do you think Kakashi's going to take over? Hopefully Tsunade will wake up soon and it won't matter, but he may need to be the interim leader. I'm going to tell whoever the hell I want. Like, I don't need your approval. That's step one. He can teleport. It don't matter where you go. So, I have thoughts. We'll talk at the end. We don't care what Meathead thinks. If you can find Rat Boy. Right. Right, and he doesn't have anybody left that can do it for him. Agreed. Let's spit lava at them. He's just gonna be screwing around, going to bars and shit. That was unnecessary. We didn't need that cut. Yeah. We all know he's a moron. Who is your leader? I think Lava Girl should be the leader. Really, he's got to be a brat. Get going. No, nerd. Nerd. Shark Boy. He's the only one left, right? He's a problem, but we ain't seen him in a while, so. What's your point, kid? I guess I need to know about him. Oh, so you wasted our time. Thank you. He's manipulating you. This is what he wants. Some version of this is what he wants. Yeah, good shit. They abandoned you. Really? No shit. He's still around. I don't think he's dead. So that's another problem you got. Because we saw him outside, right? Hey, interesting. So we're still doing training. No, I guess they fixed the building. The hell you want? It better not be about any shipping crap. Cliffhanging ass. Well, I'm going to go back. I said I was going to talk about something, but now I don't remember what it is. So I'm going to go back and rewatch a little bit of that, see if I can remember. Okay, so what I was talking about was the idea that you could hide the tailed beast, you know, what is his name? Shit, Killer Bee. Killer Bee and Naruto. You can hide him somewhere. Now, my first thought was just have him running around just constantly moving. They'd be hard to track, but he can teleport, so that doesn't matter. Like you just constantly moving doesn't keep you out of his reach. Moving to the other side of the world doesn't keep you out of his reach. He can teleport. Okay, so that doesn't matter. So you might as well be in one static reinforced fortification somewhere. Okay. The other thing is, I think he has a way of tracking the tailed beasts. We don't know this for sure, at least that I remember and that I noticed. Is it a spy network? Whereas, hey, we just saw that dude. That looks like Killer Bee. He just walked past our hut. He's headed north. Is that what's going on? Or can he go like this and know where one of them is? I think it's magic. I think he can magically track them. They probably emanate a certain kind of power nobody else has. We already know the red-haired girl can track chakra. What if he has the ability to do it at a much larger range? He can track special chakra, which that's what this is. This is special chakra. So, it doesn't matter where you are. He knows where you are and he can teleport. There is no hiding. There's no running. The only thing you can do is fight. So, you put him in a place that is fortified, that has some kind of natural defenses, but that has all kinds of. You don't hide up in a cave where there's only one entrance because he can teleport in and block the entrance and you're screwed. No, you need to be in a place that has 8 or 12 entrances and exits, so that if he pops up in the middle, you can run any direction and be out of there. Meanwhile, have a bunch of other people that can preoccupy the guy. It's some kind of natural defenses. I don't know, but I'm saying it's a lot harder to stay out of his reach than I might think at first blush. Because you can't run and you can't hide. I don't think. Now, if it is a spy network and it's a lot easier to hide, you just go and be not where any spies are, But he unerringly managed to track down 7 of them. How did he do that? How did he know where they all are? You could have, over the years, you could have accumulated the knowledge, okay, this one's over in this village, and that one's over in that village, and that one's in that village. You could probably figure out which one's attached to which village if you had enough time. Maybe that's all it is. But you can't rule out the possibility that he could track you somehow. So you have to proceed under the assumption he can track you, and then fortify accordingly. That's what I think, anyway.